everyone, it is Wednesday the 3rd of January. I was about to say December then. It's definitely not Wednesday the 3rd of December. And I'm going to sit down in a minute and talk to you about what this series is about. Please excuse me, it's like 8:30 in the morning. So my hair's a bit wild, I'm going to throw it up in a minute. But I'm going to go on a run in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but yeah, about 20 minutes. But I've woken up so hungry this morning, so I'm going to make myself a breakfast smoothie, which I'm going to have a little bit of now. I'm not having it all before I run because I can't really run with much in my stomach, and then the rest I'll have when I get back. So in my smoothie is going some strawberry and banana smoothie mix, some exotic smoothie mix, and some berry smoothie mix. So I'm just going to put some water in. I put quite a lot of water in, and then I'm just going to put whatever in. So I've put in about just under 500 ml of water so far, and now I'm going to go in and just add whatever. I like to make sure I get lots of banana. If I had some bananas here as well, I would add them in as extra. So I put out that much berry mix in. You can't really see, but there's the exotic, and now I'm going in with the strawberry and banana. So there it is, nice and full, jam-packed with goodness. I've got the Nutri-Ninja, by the way, for any of you that were wondering. Right, okay, let me put my hair up. Right, so this is going to be a series which I am very excited about. So this is my beginner's guide to a marathon, and I'm running the London Marathon. I've got my London Marathon top on, which these are what you get when you don't get into the marathon basically. They're different every year. So yes, I am so excited. I finally got into the London Marathon. I think this is like my 4th year trying, and the previous 3 years I just tried to get in on a ballot place, because trying to do it for charity is difficult. It's, you know, it's a lot of fundraising, it's very time consuming, and I'm busy. So for me, I didn't want to do it for a charity, I just wanted to get in on a ballot place. I didn't get in on a ballot place last year, and prior to that, prior to me even finding out whether I've got a ballot place, I thought about doing it for charities. Now the thing about doing it for charities, I can't just do it for any charity. It has to be one that means something to me, because I've ran for charities in the past when I've done half marathons, and when it's a cause that is something very close to home, it's very motivating to keep you going. There are so many amazing causes out there that I could have done it for, but they haven't affected me personally, and I need something that has affected me, or you know, someone close to me. So the charity I am running for is Mind, which is the mental health charity. I'm not really going to go into why I've chosen Mind too much in terms of on a personal level. Not for me, but people around me. But mental health is something that I feel like we just need to talk about more. So many people are losing their lives over mental health. And I just think it's really important that, you know, we're doing everything possible to try and help these people. So it's something quite close to home, and it's going to just help me help keep me going through them 26.2 miles. Like, I don't think it's registered yet. I mean, we are what? It was 16 weeks on Sunday, just gone, it's Wednesday now. So we're looking about 15 and a half weeks to go, and I'm still like, man, 26.2 miles, that's fine. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not fine. So yes, so that's basically, this series is going to be, it's going to be a weekly thing. So this is week 1. So each day I do something, I'm just going to film a few minutes and put all them clips together, and you're going to get a week-long video. So I'm going to give you a bit of background knowledge on me, my running experience, and where I am right now. And then later on in the series, maybe even this week, I'm not sure yet, I will tell you what my plans are for my training. So I have done half marathons before. I can't remember how many I've done. I think I've done about 8 or 9 half marathons. And the reason I am doing a full marathon is because I want to really push myself. Half marathons I still find quite challenging, but I'm ready for a new challenge. That's why I'm going for a full, and I thought, what better full to go for than the London Marathon? Like, I still can't believe I don't think it's sunk in that I'm doing it yet. It's crazy. So I've never done anything this big. I did not last year, the year before. I did enter the Robin Hood Marathon, the one in Nottingham. And then I ended up having problems with my stomach, which prevented me from running. I got to about 17.5 miles in my training and it killed me, absolutely killed me. But I think I went a bit in too heavy, too hard, too soon with that training. So I'm definitely going to learn from that. But yeah, I've never done anything on this scale. It's going to be a challenge. I know it's not going to be an easy process, but I want it to be a fun process and I want to enjoy it on the day. That's the biggest thing for me. I want to enjoy it on the day. So each video I'm going to share with you every time I do an exercise class, a run, a swim, I don't know, whatever other exercises I were doing. I will be sharing with you and how that's helping me. So that's what I'm basically going to be putting into this series. But yes, I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like this has been a really long clip. But I am off out for a run this morning. I'm just having a bit of a smoothie just to put something in my stomach because I'm hungry. And then I'm going to get out for a run. I'm aiming to do about 3 miles, so nothing too strenuous today, just to get me back into it. Oh, where I am at the moment. Okay, so the last half marathon I did was back in June. So we're looking over 6 months ago. At this point, the only way I can describe it, I kind of let my fitness just go like this. When I first got into the London Marathon, which was back in October, end of October, I remember because I was at Alton Towers when I got the email. I kind of started my training then, and I got up to about 5 or 6 miles. And then I've just stopped. I've really just let it go. I've been going to the gym or gym classes still like once or twice a week, so I've not completely stopped exercising. But you know, my fitness levels has really gone down. But I'm not letting that deter me. I've got just under 16 weeks. I'm not a beginner in running, so I'm not too worried. But now is the time to knuckle down. So yeah, I'm not at the fittest point I should be. And it's not the best time of year to really train. It's dark, it's cold, and the last thing you want to do is get your running shoes on and get yourself out there. But hey, we're here, and I feel so blessed and lucky to have a place in the London Marathon, and I'm not letting anything kind of stop that. I'm just going to go for it. So yes, I'm going to end that clip here now, but thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you after my run because I'm going to film how I've gotten on and keep you guys updated. Bye! And look what I am wearing today, my new running trainers. I wasn't going to, let me turn the camera around. My plan was never to use them for 3 mile runs, like short runs. It was just the medium and long runs. But I thought, why not just start using them straight away? So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, my first time out in my running trainers. Here they are. This one, I mean, this foot, my right foot's definitely smaller. I don't know, they feel a bit big, but the guy says you don't want them too small in the shop. So anyway, we'll see how we get on. But yes, I'm off out of my run now. Okay, 1 mile down. I'm actually dying because, sorry, I'm just crouched down because I'm like dying. But it's so windy and the wind's like against me. I really don't think it helped having that smoothie just before coming out for a run, that did not help at all. But I was like, God, this first mile was really tough. Like, I know it's windy, but it's really tough. And it's because I then listened to my pace, and my pace was a lot faster than I thought it would be. It was like a minute faster, a minute and a half faster than I thought it would be. So I think I just pushed myself a bit too much on that first mile. So I'm going for the next 2, so I'll see you at the end. I have finished my run. I did 3.25 miles. I don't know how well you can hear me because it's so windy. So I will debrief when I'm home. But I just always like to finish my run with a walk home, just to cool my body down, just so I don't get inside. It's like a massive contrast, if you know what I mean. So yes, I'm just walking home now. I am back. This is dreadful lighting, but we're just going to do a quick debrief of my run. So I just listened back to my previous clip and you can hear me quite well. So anyway, I did 3.25 miles. On the last 2 miles, I slowed my pace down. So let me find it. By the way, I use the Night Running Club app to track my runs. This is what I need. So my first mile I did in 9 minutes 33 seconds, which isn't necessarily fast, but for the current fitness I'm at, I'm expecting like over 10 minutes a mile. Realistically, we're looking at 10.5 minutes a mile, if not more, because I am honestly that unfit at the moment. But I did 9.5 minutes a mile, and that is why I think I found my first mile really hard. My second mile, I did, my average pace was 10:06, and then my third mile, my average pace was 10:17, and then overall my average pace was 10 minutes per mile. Overall, I'm very happy with that. It was a tough run for a number of different reasons. The last 2 miles weren't as bad, they got eased, and I think that's because I decreased my pace. Like, I was really trying to work on just doing it a bit slower, which was hard because of the other factors that were making it even harder. So basically that was first of all the wind. You can hear how strong the wind was, and that's because I was running by the river. But even when I got to the end of the river, it was still quite strong. So that was going against me. My battery's just died on my camera. So we're back to the phone. So anyway, so that was going against me, and then it was giving me earache as well. So my ears were absolutely killing. I normally wear either earmuffs or I normally wear like my Beats headphones, like the big ones. But I had no music today. I just didn't want any music. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like having music on my run today. So yeah, the wind was just against me today, literally. And the smoothie did not help at all. Did not help having that smoothie. Here it is. I've got it back though because I'm hungry. So it did not help having that smoothie. And you can see I didn't have much of it, like at all. But it didn't help having that at all because my stomach was just like, oh my God. What else? Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. My trainers. So my trainers I love. I only have one thing to say about them. They were fine when I was running, but after I stopped running and you saw me walking home on my cool down, they really started rubbing on the back of my foot. And it was, funny enough, it was on the right foot, the one where my foot's smaller. I don't know if it's because I tightened them too much, I'm not sure, but it was really, really rubbing. So I'm going to try not to tighten them as much next time and test them out. But the guy did say, you know, if they're not right for me, bring them back, because they're not a cheap trainer at the end of the day. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say really. I was happy with my run today. Had a lot of factors against me, but hey, that's part of running. And yeah, so that's going to be it from me today in this video. But yes, you will see me again tomorrow, where I think I'm going to go on another run, just a short one again, just to get me back into running. But yes, I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog clip. I don't know. Anyway, see you later.